That was before I was a lesbian. I was just, I was sorting myself out.
Hello, my name is Ruth. I'm a Canadian living in London, England, and I react to British things. So I recently had a request to react to MIRIAM MARGOLYES. MIRIAM MARGOLYES, is that how you pronounce it? Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm probably gonna be corrected in the video anyway. I've recently had a request to react to her on the gram Norton show, and I thought this was a perfect thing to do for two reasons. One, because I used to be a massive Harry Potter fan, and she played Professor Sprout. If I didn't mention that, then my 12-year-old self would have been very disappointed. The second reason is when I looked up clips to react to, one of the first ones that popped up was her talking about Friends, and Matthew Perry was on the show as well. And unless you have been living under a rock the last couple of days, you know that Matthew Perry recently just passed away. And this really hit me hard because Friends has been one of my favorite TV shows ever since I was a kid, and his death really, really impacted me. So I thought it was fitting to have him included in this reaction. So I'm gonna be reacting to 3 clips. The first one is MIRIAM MARGOLYES has never seen Friends. And apologies again if I've butchered her surname, so yeah.
Now we're going to talk about your play, yes, Matthew, but later, because you've never been here before, there will be a couple of Friends questions on the way.
Okay, that's fine.
And just to let you know, on the sofa, it's quite yin and yang. Gemma Arterton over there, you lived and breathed Friends. I mean, you were a big fan.
I was the generation of Friends. I mean, I'm 30 in 2 weeks, but when I was a kid, I was in the age... I had Rachel haircut the lot. Yeah.
Oh.
It wasn't a good period.
No? And then, Miriam is one of those people. You must be in such a tiny minority in the world.
I've never seen Friends.
But that's not possible, Miriam. You must have woken up in a hotel room and it was just on.
I'll show you some episodes in a hotel room.
Tell you why. Many years ago, I lived in America,
yes,
in Los Angeles, and I was part of the stable of comedy people of Norman Lear. And he introduced me to Marta Kaufman and David Crane.
Yes.
And I really liked David Crane, and I couldn't stand Marta Kaufman. I thought she was a monster.
Ouch!
They wrote Friends. I thought, bugger it, I'm not watching that. And that's the only reason.
All right. It's actually quite a lovely woman. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't say anything.
I won't.
No need, I'd have thought, at this point. Keeping on telly and all.
I think it's been said.
Wow, so she is a woman who likes to speak her mind, apparently. Oh my god, it's such an interesting thing. If you personally know someone and they have created something and you don't like them personally, I get not wanting to support them, but also Friends is so good. There's so many amazing things about Friends. She might have liked it, I don't know. Obviously, it's not everybody's cup of tea, but to not have watched it, even one episode? Anyway, I'm gonna watch the next one, which is entitled I'll Suck You Off. So, I'm already intrigued, I'm gonna be honest.
What is that? I'm nervous of asking you this. But what...
No, please don't be.
Okay.
Because I will answer.
I know, that's what makes me nervous. Okay. What is the story about you meeting an American man in Cambridge?
When I was a student?
Yes.
Yeah. That was before I was a lesbian. I was just, I was sorting myself out.
Yes.
And, as you do, at university. And I was on my bike, because we cycled.
Over the cobbles, I would imagine.
Dyke on a bike, and... and we stopped at the traffic lights. And I looked to the left or the right, whatever it was, and there was a car, an open car, with an American soldier inside. And something crazy took hold of me then. You know that feeling.
I've got it right now.
I know the feeling.
And I said, would you like to follow me to my college and I'll suck you off.
Oh my God!
Great time. Great show.
Forward!
You knew you recognised her from somewhere.
Exactly. I was still in knee pants at the time. Anyway, go ahead. Finish that story.
I think we know what happened.
Right. Yeah, right.
The really interesting thing was that he afterwards, and I should explain, I thought I was being a good girl because a bad girl would have had intercourse.
With a random stranger from the street. For sure.
Well, I still think it was the right thing to do.
I'm sure he felt the same way.
Anyway, after it was all over, he said, could I come back next week? Because I've got some friends here.
I'd like to be on one of your shows that will actually air.
I'm exhausted.
I don't think I have any stories, Graham.
No.
I don't have any stories.
I'm going back to chat show mode.
Oh my God. The thing is she looks so innocent. Innocent old lady. So you wouldn't expect that to come out of her mouth at all, which makes it so much funnier. Oh my God. Okay. That was amazing. What do I have next? I have 13 million pound drug lord. Let's watch this.
Talking of mining people's lives for drama and comedy, MIRIAM Margolye's, things happen to you. Like, is it your house near Dover?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm glad you brought that up because I do rent my house. And, if you're interested...
Two other people. I mean, she owns it.
And it's the nearest house to France, which is very important in this story. And it's £425 a week, and it sleeps 6 people for 7 nights. It's clean.
Is there a cleaner?
Yes, yes. Anyway, one day I got a call from the police, and they said, "Are you the owner of the gun emplacement?" And I said yes. And they said, "Are you aware that it's been used as a drop for criminals?" To get rid of their drugs, or, you know, it's a drug drop. I believe that's the phrase. And I said, well, of course I didn't know. What do you mean? And they said, well, people have rented it. They were a gang from Liverpool, I think. And they took my house and they dropped the drugs in the bay, and there was a helicopter that came on the roof. It's a flat roof, you see. And they had cocaine. They had something like 13 million pounds worth of...
What? No, it wasn't like a little thing. This was a massive...
What? A massive... 13 million...
Jesus Christ.
Of cocaine.
That's street value.
No, I've never taken
No, that was like wholesale.
Oh, wholesale. Listen, it's wholesale, of course.
Wholesale.
Well, of course, I was horrified because I didn't know. I mean, I don't have anything to do with the people that rent it.
No.
I just take the money, you know.
Yeah.
And,
Take the money and run.
I could get more for it because it's really lovely, actually.
But
what was upsetting to me was when it was reported, of course, in the Daily Mail, all the people online said, oh, she must be in it. You know, she's part of the gang.
Oh, yeah.
And they were calling me Miriam Escobar.
Oh my God. I love her. Oh my God. Yeah, she has quite amazing stories. I could listen to her all day. Thank you for that recommendation, by the way. I really appreciate it. Anyway, before I go, I just want to thank my patrons. My Patreon is my members-only site where you get benefits such as early access to my videos and my complete, unedited, uncensored reaction videos, and patron shoutouts if you're a top-tier patron. So thank you to Joseph, Michael, Mitch, Paul, Brian, James, Daniel, Des, John, Reese, Mark, Kane, Thomas, Seamus, Robson, James A, Gems, Andy, and Des C. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!